As Aaliyah walked towards the exit, Helmut continued staring at him. Helmut was certain that there is something different about Aaliyah. Xenia stood up from her table and told Gilton that she wants to return to the guest room. Immediately she said this, she ran after Aaliyah. When Xenia left the room, Helmut asked Gilton if Aaliyah is also a guard. Gilton told Helmut that Aaliyah is Xenia's guest. He told Helmut that Aaliyah is a popular student of Greta Academy. Gilton told Helmut that he accidentally came across Aaliyah and his young lady recognized him immediately. Xenia asked Aaliyah to travel with them. Helmut asked Gilton if Xenia is also a student of the academy. Gilton told Helmut that Xenia wants to write the entrance examination of the academy. That is why they are heading to Baden. Helmut was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Xenia and her guards are heading to the same place as him. Gilton realized that they only had 2 hours left before they start their journey. He asked Helmut to get a horse from the stable. He told Helmut to prepare for their departure. He asked Helmut to stay near the closest carriage once he is done with his preparation. He told Helmut that he also has to prepare some personal things. He asked Helmut to meet Cedric if he needs anything. Helmut accepted the orders and thanked Gilton. The scene shifts and we see Helmut riding a white horse. Helmut really hated the horse due to its behavior. When Helmut went to get the horse caused a lot of trouble due to its stubborn nature. The owner of the stable apologized to Helmut for the horse's behavior. He told Helmut that the horse likes to show off a lot. Helmut remembered how calm and docile the face mercenary horses were. He could not believe that a horse could be so annoying. While Helmut was moving next to a carriage, he hears someone call Aaliyah's name. The person asked Aaliyah to join her in her carriage. When Helmut turned to see who was speaking, he was not surprised to see that it was Xenia. Aaliyah walked towards Xenia's carriage with a grim look on his face. When Aaliyah passed by Helmut's side, Helmut understood what was weird about Aaliyah. Helmut noticed that Aaliyah's body was covered with mana. He realized that Aaliyah was a mage. The scene shifts and we see the group moving in a forest. While they were moving, Helmut thinks about Aaliyah. Helmut finally understood why things felt strange to him the moment he met Aaliyah. Helmut did not know what type of magic Aaliyah cast on himself. He also did not understand why Aaliyah would cast a spell on himself. Helmut became quite curious about Aaliyah. He decided to keep an eye on him. Inside the carriage, we see Xenia talking to Aaliyah. Xenia asked Aaliyah if he is the top student of the magic faculty. Aaliyah told her that he is. Xenia was happy to hear this. She believed that no test could bother Aaliyah. With a smile on her face, Xenia told Aaliyah that she is quite nervous about the examination. She told Aaliyah that she does not know how to prepare well. With an unbothered look in his eyes, Aaliyah told Xenia that she will do well if she has prepared enough. Xenia, who was lost in her fangirl fantasy, told Aaliyah that she prepared well, but she is still nervous. Aaliyah told Xenia that they will arrive at Baden early. He told Xenia to review and revise her work once they arrive. Xenia told Aaliyah that she will need someone to teach her. Aaliyah told Xenia that Greta Academy is a place that encourages individual learning. He told Xenia to get used to reading alone. With fake tears in her eyes, Xenia told Aaliyah that she needs to first pass the examination before she can worry about individual learning. She told Aaliyah that she cannot send any bad news to her home. Aaliyah was not moved by Xenia's fake tears. He knew that she wanted him to tutor her. He told her that he will introduce her to a suitable tutor who specializes in entrance examination. Xenia was shocked to hear this. With a shy look on her face, she asked Aaliyah if he can be her tutor. Aaliyah told her that it will be hard for him to do it. Xenia asked Aaliyah about why he cannot do it. Aaliyah told her that it is a new semester, so he has to prepare as well. Aaliyah decided to cut their conversation short. He told Xenia that their journey is going to be tiring. He asked Xenia to rest. Xenia realized that the situation was already becoming awkward. She decided to take Aaliyah's advice. The scene shifts and we see Helmut listening to Xenia and Aaliyah's conversation from his horse. Helmut spied on them in order to get some useful information. He was annoyed that he was not able to find out anything useful. He regretted wasting his time. As he slowly moved away from the carriage, he realized that only Finn would do something like this. The scene shifts and we see the members of the Black Hawk discussing. Anton's subordinate tells him that they have gotten Helmut's location. He told Anton that they can easily catch up to Helmut if they hurry. He told Anton that Helmut is in a group that has a few knights and mercenaries. Anton was surprised to hear this. He realized that Helmut must be working for a noble in order for him to be moving with knights. Anton didn't like the fact that a noble was involved with Helmut. He asked his subordinate to eliminate Helmut only. Paul was surprised to see that Anton was going through such lengths just to get a single mercenary. He told Anton that he is quite tenacious. Anton laughed when he heard this. He told Paul that he likes to be cautious. With an evil look on his face, Anton told Paul that it is the philosophy of the Black Hawk to tear their enemies apart piece by piece until they are dead. He told Paul and Max that they need such a mindset if they want to join them. With an evil look on his face, Paul told Anton that he likes their mindset. The scene shifts and we see Helmut and his group arrive at an inn. Xenia was annoyed to see such a low-class inn. She asked Gilton if he cannot get them a better place. Gilton told Xenia that there is no other inn in the area. He asked Xenia to manage the inn for one night. The village chief comes to greet Xenia and Gilton. He welcomes them to his village. Gilton thanked the chief for allowing them to stay for the night. He told the chief that they will reward him later. The chief was happy to hear this. He told Gilton that the inn is a small house owned by their small village. He asked Gilton to rest well. The scene shifts and we see Helmut training in the forest next to the inn. After practicing for a while, Helmut stopped training. Helmut realized that his vis had become much better than before. Although Helmut had gotten much stronger, he still felt like something was blocked in his body. Helmut realized that he has not had enough time to train his muscles and vis regularly. He wonders if he will be able to focus more on his training once he gets to Greta Academy. He hoped that he will be able to find a clue about his seed of darkness at the academy. While Helmut was thinking, he feels someone watching him. When he looks up, he sees a clear sky. Helmut was surprised to see this because he was certain that someone was watching him. He noticed that there was an owl in the area. The scene shifts, and we see Aaliyah cancel his skill, which is called Eyes of an Eagle. Aaliyah was surprised that Helmut was able to notice that he was spying on him. He realized that Helmut would have caught him if he continued spying. He could not believe that Helmut was able to detect his magic. He was certain that average humans cannot sense such a skill. He became curious about Helmut's identity. Aaliyah had seen countless mercenaries before, but he has never met one that was able to see through his skill. He found it odd that Helmut was a rank 3 at such a young age. Although rank 3 was already a high position for someone as young as Helmut, Aaliyah believed Helmut could rank higher. While Aaliyah was thinking, Xenia comes to knock on his door. Aaliyah did not answer the door. Xenia began to bang the door like a crazy person. She told Aaliyah that she knows he is not asleep. While she was banging Aaliyah's door, her maids come to get her. The maids grabbed Xenia and told her that she needs to sleep before 9 p.m. in order to rejuvenate her skin. They told her that she must sleep because her father has strictly ordered it. While the maids were dragging Xenia away, Xenia told them that she simply wants to speak to Aaliyah for a minute. She asked the maids to let her go. The maids noticed that Xenia was wearing makeup. They could not believe that their young lady would be so bold. Aaliyah was tired of Xenia's drama. He was thankful that the maids came to save him. The next day, the group continued their journey. After moving for a while, the group decided to rest because it was almost mealtime. One of the knights sees a spring in front of them. He told the group to rest at the spring. When the men arrived at the spring, Cedric comes down from his horse to check the spring. Gilton could not believe that a spring would be in the forest. Cedric told him that the spring is a place of rest for those who are traveling to Baden. Cedric tastes the water and tells Gilton that it is as refreshing as booze. Gilton was happy to hear this. He told the group that they can eat there. Immediately he said this. We see different maids bring out different dishes. The knights were shocked to see this. They could not believe that someone could eat so lavishly in the middle of the forest. The knights could not believe that the nobles were eating salad and meat while they were only given a piece of bread and a beef jerky. One of the knights believed that they will spend an entire day in the area if the nobles try to eat all their food. The knights were sad that their status was so low. As Helmut ate his bread, he wished that Finn was around to cook for him. When Helmut drank the water, he noticed that there was something odd about it. Helmut wondered if the water was poisoned. He looked around and noticed that everyone was drinking the water. Helmut wondered if he was mistaken about the water. While Helmut was staring at his cup, the knight next to him tells him that he wants to take a nap. After everyone was done with their meals, Gilton suggested that they prepare to leave. Immediately he said this. He noticed that he was a bit tired. Gilton looks at Xenia's carriage and tells her that they are going to depart very soon. Gilton noticed that Xenia did not respond to him. He opened her carriage and found her lying unconscious. Gilton was horrified to see this. When he carefully looked at Xenia, he noticed that she was just sleeping. While sleeping, Xenia drools and says that she will spend a night with Aaliyah. Gilton was relieved to see Xenia talking in her sleep. He used his handkerchief to clean his sweat. The moment he did this, he began to feel dizzy. The maids and the knights also began to feel dizzy. Before losing consciousness, Gilton calls out for Cedric. When Gilton looked around, he noticed that Cedric was already unconscious. Gilton did not understand what was going on. He lost consciousness before he could understand the situation. Everyone in the group lost consciousness except for one person. That person is Helmut. Seeing that everyone around him had lost consciousness, Helmut poured his water away. Immediately he did this, the Black Hawk members came out of hiding. Paul believed that it was a stupid thing for them to put a sleeping potion in the water. The man who used the sleeping potion told Paul that they needed to do it in order to not accidentally kill a noble while fighting. The man told Paul that the sleeping potion is untraceable. While the man was talking, he noticed that Helmut was still awake. The man did not understand what was going on. Paul was surprised to see Helmut. He remembered that Helmut was working with the Face mercenaries. He asked Helmut if he was the one who killed the members of the Black Hawk. Helmut was also surprised to see Paul. He remembered that Paul was a rank 2 mercenary of the Tarek squad. He remembered that Paul ran away while the demon monkey killed and ate his squad members. Helmut called Paul and Max traitors. Max was annoyed to hear this. He wanted to attack Helmut. Paul stops him and tells him to calm down. Paul told Helmut to watch his mouth. As the Black Hawk members surrounded Helmut, Paul told Helmut that he is their prey. Paul unsheathed his sword. With a disgusting look on his face, he told the Black Hawk members to begin the hunt. Helmut places his hand on his sword. While thinking of what to do, Helmut realized that the enemies were too much. Before Paul could take a step forward, someone attacks him with magic. Paul used his sword to block the attack. Paul was surprised to see this. He did not know that there was a mage in the group. Helmut was not surprised to see the attack. He already knew who attacked Paul. When Paul looked at who attacked him, he saw Aaliyah. With mana all around his body, Aaliyah told Paul to drop his sword and get lost. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 11 of this video, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.